welcome to the Footy Social. It's been a long time since I last saw. We've had a little break over the off-season, and we thought we'd be back for our Prem predictions. It's sort of the same setup as it was last year. I don't know if you've watched that. We've got 4 of us today. Boyd returns after his year ban.
Mainly because of things he said on the last one.
Yeah, that was literally it, only because literally last year. It was the last time you were on, I think, when we were here.
Yeah.
And we also got Jacob back as well. So yeah, we're going to be cracking on with our Prem predictions. It's going to be interesting one. Last year, I think we got Norwich and Man City right, which is like the only obvious two.
We were 1 or 2 away on a few, and that was it.
Yeah. So we're going to hopefully do better this time. I'm sure Boyd's going to try and put Villa in the top 4 or something, but we're going to argue against it. Yeah. So yeah.
We've already made a video reacting to last season's predictions. Yeah, which did not go down well with the Player of the Year. I think the Player of the Year we did right. Yeah. But other than that, so that's also something we're going to be doing. So we're doing the Prem table, we'll do Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, and probably Golden Boot. I think those are the only awards anyone really cares about. Don't think they care about top assister, do they? Really?
No. We do. So there's that 3: Young Player, and Golden Boot.
Yeah.
De Bruyne.
So we're gonna go through. I've got all the teams here on a piece of paper. We're just going to go through them and do them randomly instead of alphabetical, and then we're just going to see like where we put them, and then we're going to at the end we'll just like try and rearrange it. So the first team is Tottenham. So thoughts on Tottenham boys? How do you think the windows?
I mean, they're getting a lot of praise. They're getting a lot of unnecessary hype talking about title challenges just because they've got Conte, Kane, and Son. That's it, really. They've had a decent window, but I think there's nobody there that completely changes the squad. It's just decent rotation options in it. Like Bissouma's just like a good midfield partner for Højbjerg. Yeah, I don't think he's that good anyway. You wouldn't actually need to. Richarlison is, he's an Everton forward at the end of the day for 60 million.
I mean, they've made some good signings.
Nothing's
going to blow me away, and I think they're a good side. I think like 3rd or 4th will be. I don't see them pushing City or Liverpool in. I think it's still not good enough.
I think how well Tottenham do depends on how badly Chelsea do. Because I think if we're 3rd, they're 4th. If we're 4th or 5th, they're 3rd.
Yeah, I'd agree. What would you boys think?
I reckon they're going to get a trophy this year. I think they will get a trophy.
So they're in Tottenham. So they could get Europa League if they drop out Champions League, but I don't think they will.
No, I think they'll win either the FA Cup or League Cup.
Really?
Yeah.
They could, but it's Tottenham.
I'll put them 5th.
I'd say.
Honestly, again, they've made some good signings, but I mean, their defence is so crumbly. I mean, you got.
Well, Romero's a good centre half.
Yeah, but I mean, you got no one to partner with. You've got Longley. Yeah, but
Longley's terrible.
Yeah, he's.
Jed Spence isn't a right back; he's a wing back as well.
Yeah, they play wing back though.
But you don't.
They will now, and they got Perisic, haven't they? Perisic is a good signing, but he's a bit of an old man now. But I reckon it'd be decent for a couple of years.
And you don't know how well Spencer's going to do in the Prem, considering he's never played in it.
Yeah, I think
he might do a Ryan Sessegnon and do absolutely nothing for 3 years after being a hot shot.
Sessegnon didn't get given a chance.
He's done all right.
He's done well under Conte.
He did all right back end last year.
So yeah, I think for now we'll just whack them. Try and do it like down here, Tottenham. You didn't see this, but we'll put it on the end. We'll put the table on the screen on the end, at the end even. So yeah, next team we'll do 5 teams and then we'll do like
a player or something.
A player, yeah. Leeds.
We very overshot Leeds last season.
Leeds. I think we put Leeds above Spurs last season.
I'm pretty sure somebody specifically said they'll probably have second season syndrome, and I remember saying no, Marcelo Bielsa's too good a manager. Turns out he's not a good manager.
And
we don't know whether Jesse Marsch is a good manager or not.
No, he's not.
He's okay, but
we don't know yet.
I'm going to say I think this will be the biggest relegation battle in years. I reckon there's going to be about 5 or 6 teams in that bottom 3 scrap.
Yeah, I think they're definitely in a relegation battle.
They are in that 5 or 6
they lost their best 2 players. And
they're replacing
best 2 players but comfortably.
And their 3rd best player, Bamford, will not play a single minute.
Yeah, he'll be injured.
I'm pretty sure he got injured in pre-season, didn't he?
Yeah, he's basically a waste of space now.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm struggle, I think. So I'm going to put them down the bottom. Jacob,
agreed. Yeah. Well, they've not even.
They have bought some players actually,
but they've not tried.
They're nowhere near as good as what they have.
The problem is obviously you got Rafinha, who's I still think he's a bit of a
Barcelona.
He's a Barcelona.
Yeah. If you're going to let me finish, right? They had Rafinha, who was half decent in a poor side.
He's their best player.
But he's a good player in a poor side.
I liked him.
I think he's a bit overrated personally.
I'd take Rafinha.
I mean, they've signed a bunch of young Americans, like Tyler Adams and
Aronson.
We don't know how good they might be like.
I mean, Marsh might get him to clear, who knows, but this is why we do this, because we don't know, and our predictions are they're going to struggle.
I'm putting them like 17th at the moment.
So another team that I think might be down there is Brentford.
Yeah, they're in that 5 or 6 team scrap.
Yeah. They're giving me such Sheffield United.
Even though they do as well as Sheffield United.
If they didn't sign Eriksen last year, they'd have gone down last year.
Yeah, their form was terrible.
Yeah, they had a really good start, and then they had a really good ender to the season as well.
Literally because Eriksen, no one's supplying Ivan Toney if Ivan Toney stays.
Ivan Toney supplies Ivan Toney when he doesn't play.
Yeah, and do you know what?
Toney becomes their Eriksen when Eriksen.
Do you know what I saw, Dan? You know, last year we did. I think it was just me and you did one player every team should sign. And I said Damsgaard for Brentford. I think they're going in for him this summer.
Again, that's just with all of the Danish players.
I think he's quite a good player, but again, they've lost their best player in Eriksen. They're going to be down there, so we'll put them.
It was something like I remember
put them with Leeds.
It was like last year they got like 27 points from 20 games without Eriksen, and then they brought Eriksen in and got like 43 points from 20 games or something. It was something really ridiculous, like a massive point swing.
Yeah.
So without Eriksen, it was relegation form.
Yeah, he saved them. And Frank, I like Frank. They're going to have to rely on their home form a lot, I think. But we lost them twice last season. Hopefully that does not happen again. The fourth team is Leicester. Now, they're still the only team to make 0 signings. They still have quite a good side. I mean, still some good players.
I think they've had their time. I think they'll come.
And also, if Maddison goes to Newcastle as well.
Yeah,
I mean, they rejected him off.
I think they'll come at 14th,
million,
15th.
Vardy was injured last season. If he doesn't get injured,
he
still does a job.
He still does a job, but he will get injured.
I'm not going as low as 14th, 15th, but
I think mid-table personally. I mean, it's still a monthly transfer window. Like last year, everyone predicted West Ham finished 14th, and we didn't, because there's still a month of transfer window left, and we did slightly improve. But right now, if I say mid-table, I'm going like 10th, 11th.
Yeah, an aggressive 10th place finish.
And then one more team before we do our... what should we do first? Young player or Golden Boot? Golden Boot first, I think. We've got Arsenal. Now, interesting one. Arsenal fans think they're going to win it all after their pre-season. And, I mean, they have a right to be optimistic, to be fair. It's not looking too bad for them, but you just know Palace away is going to be a tricky one. If they lose that, their heads might go. And they're a team that literally needs confidence to play well, and when they're not got confidence, they don't play well.
They're streaky, aren't they? They win 3 on the bounce, lose 3, win 3.
I can't wait for tomorrow as well. Their documentary comes out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's going to be brilliant.
Oh yeah,
the previews of it, of all of them arguments, have been brilliant.
No free advertisements, but you know.
And the start's going to be good as well, because they lost the first 3, I think.
Yeah.
And
then the bandman got stripped of the captaincy, everything.
So basically, when it's going well for Arsenal, it's going well. But when it's going badly, it goes really bad. It goes like 5-0 lost badly.
I personally think they're going to have a pretty decent year.
I think I'd put them up near Spurs.
Yeah,
I'd say I'm going to go 4th. A bit worse.
I think they're going to finish 4th.
Okay.
4th,
5th, I think.
4th, 5th.
And then so that's it. So we're going to do Golden Boot. I actually haven't thought about this. I'm going to do this off the top of my head.
Yeah, neither.
I mean, it's difficult because you've obviously got Nunes, Haaland, Kane,
striker. And I actually don't think it's going to be a striker.
Timo Werner,
Cameron Archer.
Gianluca Scamacca.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you want to start us off, Boyd, with your Cameron Archer, if you are really serious about that?
No, because I don't know if he's going to start or not. I want him to.
Last year's yours was Danny Ings. How many goals did he get?
8.
Less than that, I think it's less than that.
Yeah, brilliant.
So who's yours this season?
Are you
going to pick another Villa striker, or...?
If Cameron Archer plays every game, it'll be Cameron Archer.
He's not. He won't.
Yeah. I reckon it'll probably be Haaland, just because
City create
chances.
Yeah, I mean everyone's a little bit like after yesterday.
Oh yeah, but everyone would.
I've not seen the game. I've not seen the highlights yet.
You missed the sitter, but
just saying. Back
first game. I mean,
going off yesterday, I thought City were poor, very poor.
They never do against Liverpool. They always come and start. Liverpool always have their number.
But like, there's one player that stood up for me, which I thought was awful. Cancelo, he looked awful.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch it.
I mean, I don't know how that helps the Golden Boot debate, but
no, we're just going off for yesterday. But I don't think City will.
Yeah,
be as good
we
will get on to City, I'm
I'm going
top scorers at the moment.
I do think it'd be Haaland though.
Yeah, I'm going to go Salah.
Yeah.
And that was my one.
The easy answer.
Yeah.
Because I mean he's just greedy and
you know what I'm going to say it's going to be joint like last year. I'm going to say it's going to be Haaland and Salah. That's mine.
I think Salah.
But I'm not. To be fair, I mean you can't rule out Son or Kane as much as I hate to say.
My pick would just be Harry Kane, just because I think he's the best goal scorer in the Prem.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Harry Kane's got to be up there.
And also, I think Kulusevski looked really good when he came in. If he sort of has another season,
I don't think he's top goal scorer though.
No, I'm on about Kulusevski supplying.
Yeah, Kane.
So Kane doesn't have to do all the creative stuff like he's had to in the last.
Like dropping deep and
dropping deep. He hopefully wouldn't have to. So I'd probably go for
quite a big fan of him. I'll be honest with you. I was really impressed with him last year when he was playing.
So our next team is mine and Jacob's team, West Ham. Now, last season was a great season for us. I mean, Europa League semi-final, amazing. Another European finish. If we can keep knocking on that door, after season, we can really cement our place in that top 7. And I think we're the best of the rest still. No team has signed anyone really to say they're going to really push past us yet. And I don't think we've done enough to knock on the door of the top 6. So I think
you haven't lost anyone, which is important.
I mean, no, I don't think we will. I think not. Maybe next season, next summer. But everyone is looking like they're going to say Rice has come out, done an interview saying how he's over the moon to be captain and wants to lead the club forward for however long. So yeah, I think 7th, just below Tottenham and Arsenal. There,
I agree.
Basically, yeah. I think
Boyd?
Maybe not. Maybe not. I'd say just below. See, I think Leicester are down a bit, and you're where Leicester will be.
You think they're on a level peg with Leicester?
No. So I genuinely think Leicester should be dropped down a bit and put West Ham where Leicester are.
I just think we've got a lot of momentum.
We've got a great manager. We've got a better manager. I mean, than most teams in the mid-table.
Especially if Kostic decides to actually get on that plane as well.
Yeah, that'd be a great signing.
Be a very good signing.
I don't think that'll happen. But
I don't
if I was him, I'd run his contract out in Frankfurt and get like a big deal next summer.
Yeah.
But then he will be 30, so who knows?
Although I don't think Kostic would guarantee a big deal. He's not a big enough name like a Rudiger was to run his contract out.
Well, it was rumoured the other day that he's not going to sign, and now it's back on like he might actually sign. So we'll see what happens. But the Scamacca, I mean, I knew nothing about him, but everything tells me from what everyone's saying that he's one of the hottest prospects in Europe. Who knows how that'll go down?
Probably not very well.
He could get 20 goals or he could get 1 goal. But I'll be happy if he just gets 10.
I mean, he looks like he's got a bit of.
He looks like an Arnautovic.
He looks like a proper
bit of a bully.
He doesn't look like an Italian striker, does he? With all that flat, Baggio with the mullets and stuff.
Yeah.
He looks like a dirty sort of like Croatian.
He does everything as well. He can create. He can score goals.
So I think he'll be right. I think he should aim for like 10, 12 goals.
I mean, yeah, I'm putting us above Leicester there. We can come back to it and we can discuss once we've done every team later. I know Boyd probably want to put us a bit lower, but
he will be voted out against that.
Yeah. Next team is Man United. Now,
I mean,
will Ten Hag change much there?
No. I've watched him against us that whole game. He just looks like he either loses head, as in Ten Hag, and it just goes to pot. So I don't think it's going to be any.
I mean, I did like him at Ajax, but he's going to have to do a lot to change the mentality of that team.
And I mean, look at the squad as well.
If
they haven't, I mean, who have they signed? They signed Lissandro Martinez, who's about 5'2".
Ericsson, who's a good player.
Who's a decent player.
Yeah, but they've got Bruno,
he's a bit very similar football.
And they signed that left back as well.
And a left back isn't moving you.
But
a left back isn't moving you from outside the top 4 to the top 4.
Well, they were definitely missing a good DM, weren't they, as well? And they've tried
Well, De Jong wants to go to Chelsea. I think he wants to live in London.
Yeah,
so
Fred.
De Jong just wants to stay at Barca.
Yeah, he's staying at Barca.
Yeah,
why do you want to stay there if they owe him so much money? But yeah,
I don't know. It's strange. They have gotten like a Stockholm syndrome or something, sort of keeping captain. But yeah, I think even signing Frankie De Jong doesn't make that much of a difference because then he's still got to play De Jong with one of Fred or McTominay, who everyone by now knows my opinion of both of them players. I think.
Do you reckon Ronaldo will stay?
Yeah.
But I don't think that
even
makes
if he
much
does,
difference.
I don't think it's a bad egg, isn't it?
Yeah. He'll stay, but I don't think it's going to change it. I reckon if anything.
But then again, even if they did get him, I don't think he'd change the team in any way. Like, I don't think he's a good player, but he's not like a centre defensive midfield. He's not like Casemiro, is he? That's actually going to sit there and like actually like
or like a Fabinho or
yeah,
I don't really know
exactly.
what De Jong is. Like,
He's kind of like Kovacic, basically.
yeah.
I'll take like a number 8. Like
That's what he is, really. So it's kind of like if Man United signed Kovacic, as much as I think Kovacic is a great player, I wouldn't say that Kovacic would change. Huh?
Are they linked with
No, but I'm saying like the equivalent of like if you don't know what De Jong is, it's kind of like imagining putting Kovacic in Man United. He wouldn't single-handedly drag him top 4. So I would say I think
below Tottenham and Arsenal. I think above us just because they've got the winning games.
I'd say
Man United draw the games that West Ham.
Boyd wants level. I mean, I'll put them just above, but we can.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get top 7.
I think
I would be surprised if they didn't get top 7.
they're a team that can win games, but they'll also lose a lot of games. I mean, that is a bit generic saying, but you know what I'm on about. We'll go for this one here. Bournemouth. Now they're going to be down there.
Yeah.
They've signed. I mean, they're linked with that. Have they signed the Barra player yet? I mean, it's pretty much done.
$12
Not
million,
proven. He looks like a good player, but he looks like a player that's going to get them back up next season.
He was
when they go down.
inconsistent though, from what I've seen.
In my eyes, they're the team that are finishing rock bottom. Like in my eyes, they are guaranteed rock bottom.
Yeah. They're 19th or 20th.
They've signed no one who's going to. Who I think, that's good. I mean, if they said Danjuma, maybe. Who's their striker?
Solanke
and Kiefer Moore. They're championship strikers at best.
Take your Champions League medals to get a haircut.
Yeah. Fredericks from us. I mean, he's not great. How many done now?
Was Solanke on it?
No, that was Ryan Brewster.
Similar.
2 more, and then we'll do our young player of the season. And the next one is your team, Daniel, Chelsea.
Now, I think we are the biggest unknown quantity going into this season.
I agree.
I think we're either there's gonna be no massive change. We're comfortably behind Liverpool and City, but comfortably above the rest, just sort of in that no man's land in third place like we were last year. Or it'll all go completely balls up. Tuchel will be gone by the end of the season, and we'll have like a Conte. You know, the season after we won the league, and Conte sort of threw his toys at the ground. We were getting battered by Bournemouth.
I mean, Tuchel's already coming out with a lot of excuses. It's not looking too promising for you.
So I think we're either going to have a boring season, go really well in the Champions League, probably win a cup or two, or we're going to have a nothing season and come 5th or 6th. I don't know. I mean, I like to think that if we get a few deals done before now and deadline day. But yeah, I think we're not challenging for a title, so I'd put us 3rd just because I'm confident.
I'm going to put you in the same bracket as Spurs and Arsenal. I'll be honest with you.
That's definitely who we're going to have to be fighting with this year, which is such a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, last season we were talking about title challenges. I can't believe how bad
you were. Yeah,
because I mean the top 3 is guaranteed. Obviously, City, Liverpool, Villa.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm putting them probably maybe either in between United and West Ham or with United. I reckon this is going to be the poor season.
Well, I think that's stupid.
Well, I think they could do that. That could happen, but I think realistically,
but also Aston Villa could win the league. They could. We're not finishing 7th.
Well, no, I think we put them there, and obviously we're going to have to do our actual table. We're not going to
listen. Realistically, a team with Kante, Mason Mount, Thiago Silva is not finishing 7th. Come on.
Unless they have Mourinho.
We literally just everyone gives up.
Like he did the Mourinho season.
The Mourinho season, but that was a lot of stuff going on behind. But the thing is, doing a Prem prediction, you don't predict issues behind the scenes. We're on about footballing stuff.
And you signed
Kante is not.
Right now, you're still the 3rd best team in the league on paper.
Signing Sterling as well, I think, is a great signing.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Who's their number 9?
I think if he doesn't score goals, which he's not a great goal scorer, Chelsea fans will get frustrated.
Not being funny. Who is Chelsea's number 9 this year?
Very true, but they don't need number 9.
Armando Broja.
He's going, I think, but
I don't think he is now because I don't think
Real Madrid is sniffing. But
and Havertz, I'm giving one season before
I reckon Batshuayi might be your number. I reckon Tuchel might just keep with him because he wants a striker and he can't be asked to pay big money for him.
Well, Daniel said to me that he's actually got a squad number for the season.
They've actually allocated one. I think we'll probably still boot Batshuayi. Batshuayi won't play any minutes.
Okay,
he go out alone to Trabzonspor or
Trabzonspor.
Yeah, he'll end up somewhere around
Russia.
He was in Turkey last year.
Yeah, Besiktas.
And the last one, we've already spoken about these. Man City, we can put them up here.
Yeah.
Second.
I personally think they'll win the league, but
no matter what. I don't think the game yesterday.
Yeah, you go off the game yesterday.
Yeah, just for context, it was Community Shield.
If you look as well, Man City always start the season slow. and then from about October to like
Yeah,
March,
they win
March,
17,
they'll just they'll
win
win
17,
shot.
18 games in a
Yeah.
row, have
Yeah.
a 10-point lead, and then the titles wrapped up by March.
Yeah,
I think that.
I don't know who's gonna win. I still don't know who's gonna win the league.
I'm
though.
not going off yesterday
No, I'm not. But it was
because, like I
just,
said, I didn't see the game. I didn't see I've not even seen the highlights yet. But I just think Liverpool are going to get the ball rolling this year. And I hate saying it, and I think they'll win the league. They've made some like half decent signings as well.
Yeah, the
Half-decent,
thing is, I can see Liverpool kick-starting really well, which I reckon that'll be what pushes Man City. And
The issue is, I
It's
see-
going to be tight, but City.
I see Liverpool struggle to break down low blocks a lot more than Man City do.
Yeah.
You never see Man City 0-0 has hardly ever happen. Whereas, like in the Champions League final, you saw Real Madrid. If you have like a compact and well organised defence, Liverpool struggle against you. Whereas Man City will just pass their way around and eventually score. Like you're not keeping a clean sheet against Man
Liverpool
City.
will muck up against smaller teams more,
Yeah.
especially away from home. At home, it's a big fortress.
So Liverpool could beat
But
Man City, but I don't think Man City would lose a silly game to Bournemouth or something like that.
Yeah, we've
City
we've got Liverpool
always-
coming up as well, so we can always talk about them. But yeah, City are going to be up there. We can always chat about that later when we're positioning the table. So yeah, young player of the year, Jacob. Do you want to start us off?
Ooh.
I mean, is he going to win it 3 years on the trot? Because I can't really think anyone else. I think I'm just going to go with him again.
I mean, what age are we going for here?
But it's going to have to be realistically.
20.
Is it still 23 and below?
Yeah.
I thought they changed it, didn't they? Just 21. Because everyone moaned about
No,
it.
Rice was in it last year.
Okay,
You know,
so,
I think it says it this year.
so it's still 23.
I think
and
we
below.
should do 21, but then I don't know.
Do 21.
Let's do 21. 21's a lot more interesting.
Was Foden 22? Isn't he? No, I think he's
No,
21.
he's
actually.
21, isn't he?
Well, I think I'm going to go Phil Foden again because he just gets it. Last year was not really a standout under 21. You could maybe pick Conor Gallagher, but I mean he was playing for Palace.
I don't think he was stand up past Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there was a few others I can't really think of. So you just give it to Foden because he's probably the
Yeah,
best one.
I'd go for
I think
as
again,
well.
maybe unless someone really has if Fabio Carvalho, for example, really shines for Liverpool, then you can pick him.
Yeah, I don't think it's
probably
start
won't
for him. He's a
happen.
bit of a squad rotation player for them, but
I think it's going to. I think it'll be fun. I think City win the league, and I'll just give it Foden. Boyd,
Cameron Archer.
fair enough.
Obviously.
He's got to be.
I mean, he's going to have to score a lot of goals for Villa.
No, the thing is though, he's genuinely our best finisher at the club. So he's
Lucas Perez was the best finisher at West Ham
And-
for us, but
and like you look at it. I'm pretty sure every team from Championship League One, everyone wants him on loan. Like I've watched Ollie Watkins, Danny Ings. It's just,
I like how him saying that every championship side wants him alone means that he's going to be the
he's-
best under 21 player, better than Phil Foden.
No,
four
he's
times.
he's also played.
he was that good. The Prem teams would want him.
Yeah.
City would want
Well,
him.
they do.
City would put 30 million bid in for him.
Everton tried putting a £20 million bid in, but we said no
As you probably should.
because we still want to keep him, and the fact that we're not looking at another striker at the moment is basically us saying
You've got Ings and Watkins. You don't need another one.
no. If we was going to get another one, then Archer would go out on loan. But I want him to be our number 9. I want him to start every game, and he's my young.
Yeah, he's
player.
very promising. He's not winning it.
He's my young charity.
And who are you going for, Dan?
I don't know. I've been struggling to think. I think 20. The issue is I don't know ages. So if I
But
say
how old is
Mason,
Haaland?
I don't think
20?
Mason Mounts. Mason,
Haaland
Haaland
is, yeah.
could actually
22?
qualify for it.
No, I think he's a bit younger, maybe. 21.
Do you know what? Do you know who I'm going to say actually? Just to wind him up, Gabriel Martinelli. He's young enough. He'll start every game.
Yeah.
For
Jacob
Arsenal.
Ramsey.
He'll start every game for Arsenal. So I
I
think
mean, even
Martinelli-
Smith Rowe, to be fair. I mean,
Smith Rowe would be, yeah.
No,
He played every game and carried Arsenal,
No.
but he's not going to do that.
I can't see Martinelli starting. You'll have Jesus, Saka.
and Martinelli.
And Martinelli. There you go.
Odegaard,
What an
Smith.
argument that was.
No, because he'll probably play Jesus on the left.
So who's
Why would
who's
he do that?
Nketiah.
Why would he-
Nketiah is not starting for Arsenal.
Okay.
Nketiah was almost out the door.
Gabriel Jesus has never played left wing in his life. Why would he do that? He's
They're
a
not
striker.
going to try it.
He was a right winger.
Who are they playing up front if Jesus plays on the left?
Nketiah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to
Maybe in
start
the
against
Carabao. Yeah, he might
Carabao
start in the
Cup, that
Carabao.
won't happen, yeah.
Nah.
And Jacob, you said yours, you just going to
it.
Foden?
Yeah, Foden or Haaland, I reckon. Even,
Yeah.
so Nunez is up there, but I mean, I don't think he's going to be
Yeah,
as good as
Nunez,
everyone
yeah.
says. But
I forget these guys are so young.
Yeah, I do as well.
we're older than them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm older than
I'm
Haaland.
not.
We surely can't be older than Nuno. He looks like he's about 30 with 2 kids already, don't he? Or is that just
I'm
a year?
older than
That's just a
Mbappe,
year
right?
of
It's just a South American look, tattoos.
Yeah, I was going to say, have they got so many tattoos when they're only like 21? It's like they must
Because
be
they're
getting
money,
one
so
every,
you
yeah,
just
getting
like-
one every single week for like the
Yeah.
last 3 years.
Right, so we're back to the table. We've got 10 teams left. We've done a lot of the top teams, and then so the next team is Southampton.
Now
Relegated.
they're a team
You
that
think
are in that-
relegated?
They were fighting for their lives last
No, but
year.
they're like, they were the season before, and
No,
I think
they're one of the teams in that relegate in that.
I'll put them-
The thing is, I like their players, but I think Hasenhuttl.
they're signing a lot of young players.
I think Hasenhuttl was the biggest false dawn we've ever seen in the Prem. I think he's a nothing.
you can do
manager
2
now.
9-0 wins.
Yeah,
losses,
I don't think Hasenhutl's anything anymore. I used to sort of be like, okay, this guy might have something about him, but I really don't like him at all now.
I think they'll stay up, but we'll get to that. I think they've made some okay signings. I mean, I think all their signings are like under 23.
Joe Aribo's a good signing, I thought.
Yeah, he's good. They've made some other ones I don't really know, but they seem young and promising.
If they sack their manager and get a decent manager in, then I think they'll be alright.
Cool.
They've got some decent players.
Got something in my eye.
Livermento's out for another
Yeah,
couple
he's
months,
not
isn't
going
he?
to see him.
But yeah, so they're going to be down there. And the next team, newly promoted and an interesting one, is Forest.
I think that they're not in my 5-team relegation battle.
I think they will be.
But I reckon they will be like.
they've done a Fulham. They've signed too many new players.
Yeah, but they had to.
And how they can?
And I've never heard of 90% of the people. They're signing players like I saw
Tayo Wayo.
Wayo from Berlin, never heard of.
Mikate from Mainz, is it?
I've actually heard of him, but only because of FIFA. I've never
Yeah.
seen him play for a Mangala from
The Belgian one.
from
From
wherever.
wherever he plays. I know because of FIFA as well.
I've literally never heard of any of these players.
I think they're going to be in the scrap.
Yeah,
I just think
do, 100%.
you sign all these players, and the teams that usually do well and stay up, the teams that stick with their team that got them up, but add like some
One or two.
one or
Like
two quality,
Brentford last year.
one or two quality players to it. And they reminded me a lot of Fulham. Remember they bought Seri, and not the last time they went down, but the time before when they literally bought. They spent like 100 odd million.
Talk about Seri. You see he's gone to Hull.
Hull.
Yeah, he scored a goal.
It's like
Yeah,
a 94th minute,
yeah.
really.
Well, no, because Hull got a lot of money now.
Yeah,
Take away
Hull are going to
Southampton
come
as
up,
well.
I reckon. Not this season, maybe, but we're not doing championship.
No, I reckon Southampton are going to be down there with Southampton.
Forest.
Forest are going to be down there with Southampton.
I reckon they're just above them lot.
No, I think they've just signed too many players.
Lingard deserves.
Lingard's going to just do mini rocks.
Oh
and
god, I forgot they got Lingard in as well.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think it's a poor move. all
I
round.
think it's good. That dressing
Have
room,
you-
that
you
dressing
might
room
be
must be
bitter.
really upset as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
got
got into
so
the
hard to get
Prem
promoted and get Lingard, a TikTok
Yeah.
star, in on 200 grand a week. Like, it's
like
ridiculous.
10 times more than your wages.
Yeah.
Everyone else on
I
the
mean, their
time
most
plan.
expensive player was 38k, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And he's
sort
on a
of like-
1-year deal as well, so
Yeah.
that's not. It's not very like he's not coming in saying like,
He's
"Oh,
not
come on,
committing
boys."
himself, is he?
Yeah. He's literally
He's
coming
coming
in
in for the
saying,
money,
"I
yeah.
don't care if you get relegated because I can just get another big payday next year anyway." So I
Yeah.
literally don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was.
I hope Cooper's a good manager.
Mm.
What he did for us last season was good. I don't know if
I
he has
seriously
the
think
tools to keep them up.
I think.
But I think he might keep them up. But I think they're not. I don't think it'd be comfortable. But it's not going to be comfortable. Then if you're a Forest fan, you shouldn't expect it to be comfortable. You've come up from the Championship. You signed some maybe some decent players, but there's a lot of new players there that they have to try and bed in. I just don't see it working out.
But also-
on the table. I think it'll be a scrap.
They've signed players, but early, which means they've had pre-season to bed in and stuff.
You put way too much emphasis on pre-season. You've
Yeah,
literally the
you do.
only person in life that ever saw. You're like Gerard's got a full pre-season. Pre-season means nothing. Like we've been starting games with Kennedy and Batshuayi and Bart.
Yeah, no.
Pre-season means nothing.
No, but when it comes to
No, it doesn't
manager,
mean anything.
For a manager,
It doesn't mean
if
anything.
if you've got a manager that new,
No, it
a
doesn't.
pre-season is good.
Pre-season, do you take when you played Sunday League? Did you try out tactical and sort of build relationships with your right when you're playing left back? Did you build like a really deep tactical analysis with your left wing and sort of try out new formations and stuff in pre-season? No, you just went on a jolly up. You just said it's pre-season. I'm not going to take it seriously. You went on a jolly up. So why would it be different?
Pre-season is
why
about
would it be
fitness.
different?
It's all about
Yeah,
fitness.
it's literally just making sure you're fit after having a month in Dubai. Pre-season
but
means nothing.
When,
Come on.
when you've got a new manager, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Tuchel come in January, won the Champions League. He had no pre-season. We had a pre-season. We were worse than last year. So
Yeah.
what's the point?
I believe still
Pre-season's
literally sold.
So I'm going to put Forest. I mean, that's going to be there's a lot of. I think they're in that battle
I
there.
found out Saturday.
They're with Leeds, Brentford, and Southampton. Right. The next team is Fulham.
Down.
Down.
Waste of time. Stop going up.
Yeah, they're
Stop
going
getting
to be. They'll
Mitch
they'll
Rich is
be
going to do
above
my nothing.
Bournemouth.
Mitch Rich is going to score 5 goals and do big.
I think they've made some okay signs, but yeah, I mean, this is
Just stop wasting my time.
Babu.
Get him on my place.
Yeah, but Babu.
Right back.
And Babu, the only
Honestly,
reason why
sorry.
anyone gasses
It's
him
on that
is
FIFA.
Like,
And he's
Pereira,
about
yeah.
32 as well. And Babu, his might has always been about 25. But yeah, he's
Yeah,
old.
he's always been about 23.
It's like a
Yeah.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah. No, they're a waste.
Palace, I think Vieira's a good manager. I think they'll be comfortably finished mid-table.
Yeah,
but-
they're just
Eze's
progressing.
back. Eze's back for a full
Yeah.
season as
Yeah.
well. That
And-
Elise is ridiculous. I really like it.
Yeah, I like
I really, do you know what? Palace are one of them teams that I don't mind them at all.
Yeah.
So
Do
that's
you know what? Can I
got some
change my
good
young
players,
player of the
so-
year to someone like Eze or something?
Yeah,
a bit more
yeah.
excited. I
Yeah.
care more about Eze doing well than I do about Martin.
But even if Eze scores 10 goals, like he does a Conor Gallagher, he's not going to win young player of the season.
Nah, but
It's more interesting.
I'd rather
Have you-
back him than
Have
Martin.
Chelsea discussed what they do with Gallagher yet?
Gallagher,
He's
he's
staying.
staying. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the sense that is he going to be in the first team, getting opportunities, game time or not?
It'll be our right. You know, like Loftus-Cheek's minutes he
Yeah.
got last year, where it's sort of like Kante gets injured 6 times a season.
I'd rather have Gallagher in like the front three than the.
Yeah, I don't think he's a double pivot, but I guess
Mm.
we'll find out. If we play him
Yeah.
as a stinker, we'll probably won't see him again.
All right, this one's an interesting one. Newcastle.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. They're not.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
not.
the
they're not
signings they've made haven't really,
I
mean, they're slowly building, which I like.
Yeah, they're not doing too much. And
Yeah,
sort
they're
of
not
then-
rushing it, are they?
I think
They're not like splashing all their cash on one big sign. They're building a good team that they can.
They never would have Eddie Howe in charge. They never was going to do that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be like between the mid-table and the relegation scrap.
Yeah, I would say.
No, they're not going to be anywhere near relegation.
I think above Leicester.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
Especially if they get Madison.
I
If they get
I mean,
Madison to
they
replace
finished
Almiron
8th
as
or
well.
9th last season. No, 9th was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then
Or
they
10th?
finished
When they
9th or
finished the top
10th.
half.
They finished 9th or 10th, but they also finished like 3 points
I
behind.
can
16th.
see the finishing
Yeah,
as
something
well.
like that.
I just don't think they've got the facilities for it. They don't. I mean, they signed Pope.
And they could still make some big signings. Then the Botman's good signing.
Yeah. But they've got a lot of momentum. That's the thing.
Yeah, they'll
Like
do
I know,
well.
obviously, I'm not saying they're going to go on a title charge, but remember when Leicester, the season that they almost got relegated, ended the season with like 8 wins out of 9 or something, and everyone was sort of like, oh, they had a really good end to the season. Obviously, no one really took a notice because they finished 16th or something. So
Yeah.
they started next season blinding.
I mean,
Obviously,
they have
Newcastle,
a new manager and a
yeah,
few new players, but
Newcastle
yeah.
won't do that. But I think the players will go in with so much confidence that I think they'll be.
Yeah, I
around
wouldn't want to play
ninth.
Newcastle early on. I think they'll be
No,
flying at the
definitely. I think
start.
they will be flying at the start.
Yeah, we've got 5 teams left, so I think that means our
Player of the year.
player of the year.
Mm.
Interesting. I think you can't look. Whoever wins the league, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go De Bruyne then.
That's why I think
Yes.
Salah.
Yeah.
And it's boring, isn't it?
I'm going to go Salah at this point, but they're the only two that are actually going to be like very.
It's
very
between those two.
good.
They're the best 2 players in the league, so it's like
I mean,
it's better than being a football hipster and going. Oh, I think it's going to be
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus.
It's going to be Nketiah.
Yeah. Or
I mean, Zinchenko.
it's going to be Diogo Carlos at Aston Villa. Boyd might.
Best,
He's annoyed because that was actually his answer.
best Brazilian centre back in the league.
That's
I-
not though, is he?
That's a bit of a
That's-
stretch.
that's-
There's only like 5.
That's why he's won as many Champions League as Thiago Silva, and
Scored no red kick in the Europa League final.
No, he didn't. He was to play. He was giving him a Lukaku and goal.
Was that
It was on
inside.
target in my eyes.
Shut him up.
It was on target.
My player of the season is
I'm just
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount for a mid-table Chelsea side.
Mason Mount.
That's like a Boyd shot, that one. But
Yeah. No, it's I don't want to say De Bruyne because it's just
It's
boring.
boring.
It
but
literally
otherwise,
is
you're trying to be
Salah.
hipster, like just
Yeah.
trying to pick someone. It's like,
Or not unless it could be like a Luis Diaz
or it could be Harry Kane if Tottenham like push
yeah,
the title.
I'm
and
thinking
scores
it's either going to be
25
Kane, De
goals.
Bruyne, or Salah.
or
with-
Son.
You know, Harry
Yeah.
Kane can if he scores 26 goals next season, he'll go past. Is it Rooney and become second most?
Yeah.
The thing is, if
Goals in
Harry
Premier
Kane scores, let's say 25 goals, 26.
Yeah, and Tottenham push for the title.
and Tottenham comes close second, and they win the FA Cup or something, then
Well,
But to be fair, Harry Kane won the Golden Boot and the most assists in a single season, and De Bruyne still beat him that season.
yeah, but
Just because he's
just
De
because
Bruyne.
Tottenham was,
yeah, but
Just
Tottenham weren't.
I can't remember.
Ever.
Did they finish? I don't think they
was
finished.
that
top
not?
No, I think that was the season they come.
No, it was like season before last.
Yeah, when that was when they come. Was that 7th?
Yeah, they came below us. Yeah,
Yeah, they come 7th. So that's
Yeah.
why.
So what's your answer? So you're going.
You just got to go Salah, but then I'm not writing out either one of the Spurs two.
I'll go Van Dijk as a boring choice, but less boring.
Well, centre backs don't get it, do they? Really, but I think they should. I think Van Dijk should have got it a couple of seasons back instead of whoever got it.
I think he did win one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
he won it 18-19.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that's probably the year you should have got it then.
Yeah, I remember that SBC card on FIFA.
Oh yeah. Right, next team is Everton. Relegation scrap.
Yeah, they were one
Well, they
of the
look
teams.
worse than last year.
And they got the worst manager in the
worse
league
than
right
last
now.
year. I can't believe it.
The only thing that kept them up was momentum. They like
And Richarlison.
yeah.
They were
And
very
Chelsea
the
decided
teams
to win
that
3
scrap.
points.
Yeah, literally.
And United as well.
Yeah, they got promoted because they sort of the crowd shouted it.
And they had a flare.
Shouted
They had
a
a
lot.
couple of
They
flares.
put flares off and Richarlison. That was it.
Yeah.
And now they don't have Richarlison. And,
And half the games on Sky Sports as well.
They've
that's why.
signed all their signing is Burnley players who went down.
Yeah, it is
Tarkowski
so
and
bad.
McNeil, and I think they're linked with
Where did
Corey.
Ben Mee go? Did he go to
Oh, yeah,
Forest
he's
or
Brentford.
Brentford,
It's
yeah.
a good signing for Brentford actually. He's better than Tarkowski in my opinion.
So I think,
Yeah, they're in that scrap with Leeds.
Because
Yeah,
Lampard's
I'm going to
gonna
put them
try and
just
play
below,
football
but
again,
they're
isn't
going to
he?
be there.
Lampard tried to play football, was awful for 4 months, and then he decided, right, let's just Duncan Ferguson
the
gave him some
players,
tactics,
yeah.
and they were just whacking it up from the goal kicks, and that's when they actually won a few games to keep them up.
Yeah,
Lampard
she just did part of the bus.
So if Lampard again tries to play football, they will be terrible again.
Yeah, they got all the players.
No. So we're going to have to sort out this relegation fight at the end.
Next one, Wolves. I think they tailed off badly towards in last season.
I
They
think
could have finished in European place. if they kept Spurs.
I'd put them below
But
Palace,
below
like in
Newcastle,
between
nah.
between
I-
them.
I'm below Palace. I think Palace are better
Their squad's
side.
just so thin. I don't
Yeah, we
understand.
signed one signing Collins, who's a good centre back.
Yeah. A few years ago, they used to have like so many different. They'd have like Pedence, Neto, Traore, Jimenez.
Yeah, what was that? Jota.
Jota.
Actually looking
Jota.
really
They had
good.
like loads of attacking options. Now they're
Neto
looking
got a
up,
bad
aren't they?
injury.
Yeah, well-
so did Jimenez. So.
Yeah.
To be fair, Traore's still there, but he hasn't gone on tour.
Yeah,
or nothing,
where
really.
has Pedence gone? I
Yeah.
haven't
No, he's still there. He's playing. He played the
But
other
that's
day.
just a bit
I think
meh.
he's just gone off them.
Yeah, he's just.
And also, when I thought when Pedence first broke through, I thought he was like 20. It turns out he's like 26 at the time.
Yeah.
Because he'd been playing at Olympiacos for like 4 years. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
like 20,
yeah,
he's like 26.
Obviously, like
You know,
21.
I
No,
thought he was the same- I
no,
thought he was the same age as Neto.
Pedro Neto, yeah.
Pedro Neto's still
Neto
poor.
is young.
But they've let some good players go as well. Like Goncalves, I mean, I think that was Nuno he didn't get on with.
That
And then
Vitinha
Vitinha's gone to
they
PSG.
didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now suddenly
So he
he's
must.
got
I mean,
him
it
with
must
PSG.
be good. I haven't really seen him play because they never played him. And they need some centre mids. I think they've got Dendoncker, Neves, and Matinho, who they've had for the last 4 seasons.
Moutinho's been 40
Gets a
for
bit
10
stale.
years.
Yeah, and Matinho's going to be losing his legs, so they're going to need a centre mid. They're striker. Fabio Silva's gone. They signed 50 million. He's on loan at Anderlecht, and Jimenez is never going to be the player he was. So yeah, it's not going to be looking good. But they have enough, I think.
Is that literally the only striker options? Never. Well,
Yeah,
not
Jimenez.
literally just
It's just Jimenez.
Yeah, so they're going to need another striker.
Fabio Silva is probably one of the worst strikers I've ever
Yeah.
seen. He is awful.
He scored for Anderlecht in Europa League. In
Yeah. Do you remember when we made that? Do you remember we made that youth ranking youth players, and we called him Meh, and all the Wolves fans
All
in
the
the
Wolves
comments were
fans,
like,
yeah.
"Ah, "Give him time, give him time."
Yeah.
He's had time.
I was like,
And he's
Turns
got
out
that
he
much.
when
is
you
just
sign
Meh.
in for that much money, there's more pressure on you to perform. If you
Yeah.
don't perform, then we'll put you down the tier list. But if you're a youngster coming through and you're sort of looking interesting,
Cameron Archer.
I actually haven't purposely put Villa last.
I knew you.
I haven't done it. I've been doing it like without.
Well, there
looking
is
at
a
them.
space above Man City,
Yeah.
reserved for him.
So we'll go with
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
That's the space above Man City.
I'll put them joint with Man City, and we'll come back to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
We'll do title and then relegation. Oh, we got a lot to sort out.
And we've got the top 4. I mean, Europa League and that.
Yeah.
But conference is more.
So Liverpool. We talked about Liverpool earlier. They've made some good signings. I mean, they've let Mane go. I don't think that affected.
I don't think that affected them because, not being funny,
What a player, by the way.
like Mane's,
Yeah, he is.
how old is he now? What?
30,
31?
29 on it.
So
They've replaced
they're replaced already with Diaz, but then they've
and
also
then
got Nunes in as well.
2 youngest players. Yeah, Jota's quite young as well. They've got Salah. And then
I'm-
they've got
I'm-
Salah. Yeah.
I don't know about this, but this could be an unpopular opinion, but I think Firmino is awful. I don't like him
Yeah,
at all.
I'm with you. I think he's very overrated.
I think he's gonna. I think he'll leave next season.
I do not rate him at all.
He used to be good, but he's been.
He used
He's
to be good
He's
when
got Inter Milan written all over him.
he used to
All
be good
over.
when they first
bit
like
slower and bit,
he used to be good when the first their system first came about and he was pressing. And
Yeah,
he was,
false
but
nine, yeah.
now it's just no. No.
Yeah, I think he looked good in that Liverpool team when they were having the transition, didn't they?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
being like
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
like
yeah,
being
yeah.
certain.
Fantastic.
They were like being like Brendan Rodgers Europa League to getting Klopp in and
Yeah.
like still being in Europa League but gradually getting better players.
Who signed him? Was it Klopp?
No.
No,
No,
Brendan
Brendan
Rodgers.
Rodgers, yeah. I think he's. Don't get me wrong. I think
He's been a great. If I was a Liverpool fan, you'd love him because of what he's done for you.
Yeah.
He's been great in his time, but
He's been out
he's
time.
getting older as well now, so he's getting on. And I think if Liverpool want to move on and keep pressing for the title, they're going to have to replace Firmino, which they have really.
Yeah.
But,
They're going to have a big rebuilding job in maybe not next summer.
once Salah leaves.
Yeah, basically Van Dijk, Salah, Alisson are all going to age out at the same sort of time.
No, the thing is about Alisson, he can stay on for a couple more years just because he's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But how old's Van Dijk? Is he 30 yet?
30,
He's in the 30s now.
31,
Salah's what, 29, 30?
I think.
So
Oh,
yeah.
in the 30s.
But I mean, that's why I think they're getting the likes of Carvalho, Diaz now.
Yeah.
How old is Diaz? Is he only like 20?
25,
24,
24,
yeah.
23, something
Yeah.
like that.
So yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
So they're
great.
buying early, ready for when they go.
Yeah. We'll go with Brighton. They've lost Masuma and it looks like Cucurella.
I would say with Wolves, level with them.
I think
because it all
higher.
depends.
I think
Wolves
a lot
are
better than Wolves.
Yeah, they're better
Well, no,
than
so you think,
Wolves.
you think, I'd say in between Palace and Wolves, but you think about it, that is still quite high because there's about 5 teams here.
Yeah, I
So
think
it is
mid-table.
still-
I think losing Basuma's not that big an issue
No,
because
it's
that
not.
Caicedo guy was coming through last year. He looked
Yeah.
when
And they've
I
got
was-
some young. Their recruitment looks very good.
And also that Undab guy is going to be my secret.
Oh yeah, we should
hidden
do that
gem.
at the end as well. Your
Like
like
hidden gem.
gem.
Well, I've already spoiled mine.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. Was he the one that got Team of the Season on FIFA?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
94, yeah.
Do you know USG?
No, but I remember it. Yeah.
So how their league works is ridiculous. So they won the league, but then they go into the top 4 teams go in a playoff where they all play each other twice, and
Yeah,
then
and then they lost.
they
But I
lost
think they
to
finished bottom of that. or something.
yeah they finished. They lost to
What?
Club Brugge.
Yeah.
So they won the league. They didn't actually win the league. So
Who's
that was ridiculous.
Saint-Germain.
USG. Saint Gillios.
Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Undov guy, literally, I think he was playing on the third tier, and the only reason I cared was because I did a career mode with the team he was at the time, and I sort of looked at his striker and went, oh, he looks crap, sold him immediately, and then I realised that in real life he'd scored about 35 goals in like 29 games or
Yeah.
something.
So did you buy
And
him
then Gil Wah signed him on a pre-contract that next season. Then he scored about 30 goals again. So literally in the last like 2 years, he scored like 60 goals. So I think he's a goal scorer. So I think
Yeah.
he's my hidden gem.
Do you know Brighton own?
He might be
You know
Michu.
Brighton own them, the same owners. So
Yeah,
it's-
so he might be their Michu. Do you remember him? Swansea. Well,
Yeah.
everyone remembers
Micho.
Michu.
I remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. He's iconic.
What a bloke.
But yeah, I think they'll be 9th.
They're a good team, good sides. We
Ninth
always
or
struggle against them. They're hard to beat.
They're just organised, aren't they? Organised.
Potter gets them going well, and they'll be a mid-table, I think. Yeah.
They got all
And then lastly,
Pass me that here.
we might as well whack them right at the bottom because they're going.
Right.
They're finishing bottom. It's
Look,
Aston
without-
Villa.
No, but
They-
seriously, take this seriously, boys.
No, that is serious.
No,
that
but-
is me being serious.
Alright, so
That-
just for context, his serious is he's put them 6th above West Ham.
I mean, to
No,
be,
seventh,
I mean,
seventh.
Oh, 7th above.
I'm gonna sit here and say it now.
That's
right?
a more realistic shout.
I'm gonna sit here and say it now. I think you've got a good squad. Some of the players in that squad are decent. It looks like to be fair, it looks like you've got a couple of decent academy players. Not that I've ever seen them play, because
The academy players won't push them.
everything on Twitter is Villa.
Can I just also say, Boubacar Kamara is what we've been missing. Someone, no. Someone who can sit in front of the back 4 and do that job.
Do you think you're the only club in the Prem that has a holding mid?
No, we
Do you
did.
think you're
We
the only
didn't have a
club in
hole
the
in
Prem
mid.
that
That's
has
the
a hole in
point.
But do you know what my problem
Well,
is?
So
it's
you
not
finish,
making that
you
big
finish
difference.
14th, so you're going to make up 7
now-
places just from
Yes,
Boubacar
just off that
Kamara.
No, and Diego Carlos, and because Leon Bailey's actually decided he got 2 working legs.
Right,
And
so
he's
for reference, West Ham are below, so is Declan Rice a worse holding mid than Boubacar Kamara? Just snappy. I want this video to end at some point.
Oh.
Is Declan Rice better than Boubacar Kamara?
No, we just got a better
No,
team
he's
than
not.
West
Okay,
Ham
so
now.
Newcastle.
They
Is,
don't.
is Bruno Guimaraes better than Boubacar Kamara?
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Leicester. Is Ndidi better than Boubacar Kamara?
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
about
he
the
is.
team. It's about
Brighton.
the team.
Is Caicedo and who's that Mwepu as a pairing better than Boubacar
No.
Kamara on his own?
No.
Probably.
Yes, as a pairing, yeah. Crystal Palace, I mean, who's there? Now, then
Yeah.
we're moving into like
Yeah.
Cheku Kiarte, so maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
No.
But those 5
it's just
teams
their
that you put
CDM.
above, do you think that Boubacar Kamara has made up the difference?
no,
He's
but
not a better holding mid than any of them
What your
players.
problem is, you don't have like a decent. You got Watkins and Ings who you can rely on against,
Can I-
Bournemouth or whatever. But in the big games,
Cameron Archer.
no, come on,
Can I just say?
Genuinely, he's our best striker.
Right, but yeah, right, anyway, but I mean, yeah, you got on paper you got a decent team, yeah. But you got Steven Gerrard, who, in my opinion, is a stinky manager. Has done nothing Lampard.
Can I just say?
He's not as bad as Lampard, but he's done a stinky job. Yeah, he done a
much better manager. Eddie Howe, much better manager.
Lampard's got a better win rate.
Moyes, Howe, Potter, Rodgers, Vieira. Then you're getting into that. But those 4 teams, West Ham, Newcastle, Brighton, Leicester, all have a much better manager than Aston Villa. But also, Boyd, I think what sometimes you forget is, yes, Aston Villa might have improved slightly. They've got some 2 nice players in, but also other teams improve. Other teams do this. You're just not thinking about any other team. You're thinking about Aston Villa. We've got a bit better, so are we going 7?
Window-wise, we had a better window than West Ham.
Have you?
Yes.
We signed.
So you got Kamara and who else?
Diego Carlos, Coutinho.
Okay, Coutinho was there last season.
Boyd.
He finished 14th.
Well, no, he was there from January.
Diego Carlos is a Tyrone Mings replacement, and Mings wasn't that good anyway. So basically, he's just a slightly better centre back. He'll probably get sent off 3 times.
I mean, again, I personally think if Diego Carlos is the dog's nuts like you say he is, why wasn't he picked up by another team?
He was. He was tried to.
Yeah, like go on, name him.
I can't name off the top of my head.
Right, wait. Big teams then.
So we apparently
Leeds
PSG wanted Ibrahima Kamara.
Right.
Well, because he's French. Because he's French and a free talent.
But PSG wanted the Italian stallion, and he decided to go to us.
No, but
you can't. So I mean, don't get PSG. The only reason why anyone would want to join PSG.
There was top European clubs looking at both Diego Carlos and Ibrahima Kamara.
But how did you know? Were you in the negotiation room?
And look, it's just you just look it up. You see that I don't know off the top of my head.
Papers lie all the damn time.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't read a paper.
They lie to generate the interest.
I mean, it's the same as us. So don't get me wrong. Like, this is a new Italian bloke up front. Yeah, he might be. He might be an absolute myth. He might be decent. Apparently, loads of European clubs wanted him. But if he's really,
I wasn't in the room.
If a player is that good, if a player is that good, and you're getting offers from here, there, everywhere. For example, Diego Carlos. If you're getting an offer from PSG, from City, from even Bayern Munich,
and you're not building a project. You're not building a project with Kamara because if he's any good, he'll go in 2 seasons anyway to Man City for 100 million.
Just
so
saying,
it doesn't matter. You're not building a project with him.
Leon Bailey will be a new signing as well this summer. He'll be a new signing.
I'll let you have that one because he was. I know he was injured quite a lot last year, and on his day, he might be alright. He might not be alright. He's one of his players from the Bundesliga.
But he's not a top 6 winger.
No,
he'll never be a top 6.
But again, like if you're making all these statements about someone being decent, I mean, you can look at any of those teams and say it. Loads of team in Europe.
I'm stamping this down now. We are getting Europe this year. We are.
You say that every season.
But
also, boys, every season you have a better transfer.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if he got a conference.
No,
like generally because. I mean, we're in conference, so that's an extra game in midweek that you don't have.
That's what I mean.
Plus the FA Cup and everything.
Yeah, but did that affect us last year? We played so many games. We had the Finn squad. Next season we're going to have a bigger squad.
Yeah, exactly. So
everyone takes 2 months off in the middle of the season anyway for the World
Cup.
One of the best centre backs in the league.
I've got a feeling.
Skamaka, Areola, and Downs.
So I've got a feeling. See with this whole World Cup thing, I really have no idea. How many games do you play before the World Cup starts?
It's quite a lot. They cramp them in. It's probably half.
I know there's quite a lot of Saturday, Tuesday.
It's probably half.
It's all balls up, isn't it, because of the World Cup? Yeah. But it's still my point. I mean, if you're that good of a centre half, you would have not. No offence. There's no way that you want to live in Birmingham and chose Aston Villa.
Yeah, but they don't have to live in Birmingham.
Yeah, this live in Solihull. Yeah. So
just an example.
It's not what you said about Ashley Young. You might as well live in Watford.
Yeah, true. He does.
But honestly,
if you're a new player coming, you're not going to live an hour and a half away, are you, from the training ground? You're probably just going to get a flat in Birmingham somewhere.
On a serious note, though, I also think we're going to have a nice cup run. Well, I'm not going to say we win it.
You'll draw a big team in early rounds and go out.
Yeah, well, we've drawn a big team every single.
Again, it wouldn't surprise me if you got far in the FA
Cup.
Cup
run. Yeah,
so basically you want a cup run where you play League One and Championship sides, all the way to the semi-final.
No,
so you don't want to play a big boy.
We in the Carabao Cup last season we played Man U, Man City, beaten both of them and lost to Tottenham.
I want to play good teams to beat them.
You did, you did last season. You lost them both rounds. You were out third round both times last season.
We played our under-23s against them lot. We lost on penalties.
Yeah, but why are you making
I'm not. We also got robbed against Man United.
I thought you got the best under-23s in the league.
Yeah.
If old Arch,
we drew to Chelsea first.
did that Arch bloke play up front then?
Yeah, he scored against Chelsea actually.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Well, we drew 1-0, so yeah.
Boyd.
When did he disappear to the rest of the season then?
He went on loan to Preston and scored loads of goals.
Okay, I don't think the people care about going on to Preston.
Yeah. So basically, the conclusion is Aston Villa are finishing 10th. That's it. That's
No,
they're 14th points.
7th.
You got worse than the season before. In last season, if you go back and watch last year's one.
Last year was a complete write-off because of what happened.
But you were saying you're giving it all that. You're giving it probably. I'd say you're giving it bigger than you're
you
giving
sacked him
now.
off in like October.
Last season you said 6th. This season you said 7th.
It's not a write-off. You sacked it. Yeah, November. What? So you still had 6 months left of the season. That's not a write-off.
Yeah, but then
you sacked manager in
if you bring
November.
someone in,
I said Gerald
That's
didn't
like
even
10
get a
games
record.
in.
It was
Yeah,
like
that's
fairly
like 10
similar.
games in. That's
if
not
you
right
bring
this
someone
season.
in that plays different style of football with a squad that he didn't even inherit.
It's not a different style of football.
So this season is
There was
Gerard's first
absolutely no
season.
stylistic changes
This season is
whatsoever.
Gerard's first season. We're getting Europe. We are getting Europe.
You're not.
We are getting Europe.
Again, it wouldn't surprise me if you got confidence.
No,
Because
no, Jacob, don't say that.
No,
They're not.
It wouldn't
It'd be very
surprise me.
surprising.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because Gerard is not a good manager.
Yeah, well,
And they've got some
this
good
is what I'm
players,
saying,
but
it wouldn't surprise
they're not good, they're not good.
like you
They're
look at
bad
they've got a
team.
decent team.
Our
on
team
paper,
is very
they've got
good.
decent players.
Our team is
what? So you
very
finished
good.
14th.
Yeah, but you can't sit there and say, "Oh,
You
team's
signed
very
2
good.
players, so
Gerard's
you
all
go,
this,
let's go
Gerard's all
pursue
that."
those
Gerard
2
is
players.
pony.
Is it?
We could, us four here could go and manage Rangers in Scotland because they have won 2 big games a year.
They won 1 trophy out of
They
9
played
attempts.
Gerard
He
4
won
times.
1 trophy out of
Yeah.
9 attempts.
Do you know what I mean?
At
Like,
Rangers.
well, it depends if someone's already won the league.
And he leaves
normally
Rangers
someone's
and
already
they
won the
always
bloody
win the
league by the
Europe
time they
Yeah,
play.
yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, I tell you a lot. They played something about 20 times a season. Actually, that's a lot of.
Boyd, if you had a good manager, if you had David Moyes in charge, I'd actually.
We have a good manager. Like the philosophy's there.
Yeah, you don't know.
everything's
I guarantee you,
You
Gerard
don't
will be
know
sacked this season.
there. No way.
He'll be gone.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. He's not good. He's not the manager.
Should we actually tidy
Let's tidy this up. So,
Man City and Liverpool, we're going to have to make a decision.
yeah.
Liverpool
So we've got
Yeah,
Brighton.
I'll go Liverpool as well.
I'm going
So
City.
we've got a 2v2, I think City.
I
So
think
we've got a 2v2, unfortunately.
Should we toss a coin? I think that's going to have to be.
Well, no. Why don't everyone do their own table? Like,
That would take forever.
No, I'm not editing that, Jesus.
Right, we go City then because they won it last year. Benefit of the doubt.
Liverpool. Yeah, Jacob, you do it. You're better.
And
Right.
also, Man City won't win the Champions League, so
Right,
they'll need
point,
to win one.
point.
Tottenham.
I'll go Chelsea.
I'll go Chelsea then.
Joe, I'm going Arsenal, but
So it's 2 for Chelsea.
Yeah.
4th,
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. I'd have said Arsenal personally, but okay.
Man United,
Man United.
Villa.
West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham, obviously. I mean, this is just literally the same table.
Villa are cut.
This is the exact
I'm
same
going to go
table.
Newcastle. Then I'll.
Sorry.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle.
No, they're too high still. Too low.
Sorry.
I got
Leicester.
Brighton above Leicester.
To keep Boyd happy.
Keep
No,
Boyd
I
happy.
don't-
But I don't think they're
No.
going to
Right, actually, no. Right, put where you think Villa should be, and then I'm just gonna laugh at you in May.
I think you're 10th.
May, you're having me on.
Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is difficult because you've obviously got.
Yeah, put them below Brighton and they're 10th.
I think above Leicester. I think they might.
Yeah, above Leicester, there you go.
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna have a nice little laugh in May when we're 7th in Europe. You're
I think we could left
maybe
Palace
10th.
out. still think Palace will go higher.
Palace
Palace are better
Leicester.
than Wolves.
Palace
Yeah.
above Leicester.
Palace are definitely better than Wolves.
I think Leicester. We might be sleeping on Leicester, but
Well, no, the thing is, look, they're still.
they've signed no one. To be fair, they signed no. We can use that as an excuse.
I can see Brendan Rodgers going just
Yeah.
he gets bored. Do you know what I
He
mean?
is-
I'm
he is-
bored of talking about
him
Leicester.
and
Yeah.
Frank Lampard are the 2 favourites to be sat first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm bored of Leicester. So
Then it
Brendan
goes
Rodgers
Wolves,
Wolves, and then you've got the
this is
relegation battle.
Right, so leave these two
Bournemouth
down
and Fulham down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I think the
In
best team-
What order? Bournemouth.
Do you know what?
Doesn't matter.
Bournemouth. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I
I'm
think
gonna go.
Fulham are slightly better.
I'm gonna go Brentford down as well.
So, well, we've got 5 teams here. We're going to have to go.
So I reckon it will be Forest here.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, and what's everyone else's?
I think
I think-
Forest will be 17th or 18th.
I think Forest below. I think Southampton are the best team out of all
I
those.
would have said Southampton, Everton.
No, I think Everton are
I
down.
would go on. See, I reckon Forest should be.
Well, I think Forest maybe. It's hard. I think Brentford have enough. I think Brentford have enough.
The thing I genuinely Everton will stay up just because they're Everton.
I don't think Ivan Toney's getting relegated. I don't think Ivan Toney's let.
I think Leeds are down.
Yeah,
I'd be
I
happy
can
with
see
that. I'd be happy with that to be
Yeah.
fair, but I mean,
Because Forest are way too high.
Yeah,
Forest are miles
I'm
better.
going to go there.
Then Brentford are miles better than Forest.
Oh, I think Everton.
Everton go a bit high with Everton because they make some stupid signings in January.
No, but they won't. They don't have no money.
Yeah, they don't have any money anymore. They're not what they used to.
Oh yeah, they would sell at Ali or someone to Saudi Arabia.
I think that's quite sensible.
I think I'm bored of the top. I'm bored of that top 7 as the exact same top 7 that finished last year. I want to make some changes.
But it's the best top set. It's the best 7
So it's
teams.
not boring.
Have a day off, man.
Stop touching it. Stop touching it.
It works.
Can we?
You cannot have a 3v1 and
Do you know? If you finished
It's boring, but it's
top
the best
10 last year, I'd be like,
teams.
yeah, fair enough. But you finished 14th.
It works.
14th out of 20.
You know what? I seriously think these lot won't finish in the top 7.
I mean, that's stupid.
It's
I
big.
think-
It's a
I
bold.
don't think Man United.
Do you know what?
finish
Let's
in
go
the top
Arsenal. Let's go Arsenal above Tottenham.
I reckon Arsenal are going to finish 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
If you ever,
not third.
if you have a car crash season,
Arsenal are nowhere near that.
Yeah, if we have a
thing
car
is-
crash season and Tottenham are finishing 3rd.
Yeah.
Right. The thing is,
Arsenal.
see, my table is so different to this.
Why don't you send down your table and he'll put it on the screen as
Yeah.
well, boys?
Oh, well, you can tell us right now, but don't touch anything because we've got this.
Yeah.
set.
So it's Liverpool top,
Yeah.
City 2nd,
Okay.
Tottenham 3rd.
Okay.
Then I'd probably say Arsenal 4th,
Yeah.
Chelsea 5th.
I thought you said a second ago when we were talking about Chelsea. you
Yeah,
said they were
I'm
finishing.
looking at it, but I just reckon Man United's car crash bigger than yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I reckon,
So you're 5th, so top 5 so far.
yeah. So then I'd probably say Man United 6. No,
I thought you said they weren't.
Yeah, I thought you were putting them down here.
Villa 6th,
Right.
West Ham 7th,
Okay.
Okay.
Man United 8th,
Yeah. Okay.
Newcastle 9th.
Yeah.
Then I have to pay Palace 10th.
Okay.
Then Wolves 11th,
Mhm.
Brighton 12th.
Okay.
Then Leicester 13th.
Yeah.
Then Forest 14th.
Okay.
Then I'd probably say it goes Brentford, Southampton, Everton, Leeds, Fulham, Bournemouth.
So you're going to jump 8 places this season.
Yeah.
With
Maybe 7.
And also, I'm more excited by his Forest. Boyd, without naming new signings, name me 5 Forest players.
Alright, so you've got Lewis Graben. hold on.
Jack Colback.
Yeah,
Well, it's not your game.
Don't help him. Don't help him.
That's what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not that. I've watched
Oh,
them a lot
okay,
last
cool.
year.
Right,
I've watched them a lot last year.
Sounded. Brilliant team. 14th then. So they're on the same level as you were last year when you don't know any of their players.
No, because the level.
Apart from Awoni and Mangala, who we've never heard
Who was
of.
their goalkeeper? Is he left?
Sambi's left.
Yes.
Well, he's
Who is that?
leaving.
Oh, it's Dean Henderson now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's injured for a month.
Oh, is
Who
he?
Henderson is?
Yeah, he's injured for a month.
Brennan Johnson's a good player.
He's not a good goalie anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brennan Johnson. Yeah, from
Garner's left.
Joe Worrell. Yeah, good centre back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're struggling now, aren't
Brilliant.
we?
Yeah, but that's about 6.
Great team, isn't it?
Keenan Davis will be there.
They've got to have some Greek players.
Is he signed for them permanently?
Not yet, but he will.
Because their owner's
Why
the
would
same
they do
owner as
that?
Olympiacos, isn't it? So he likes just...
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That.
he's been known to terminate a contract for a player at Olympiacos and then sign him for Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave all the Arsenal players COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
The really big fat one.
yeah.
That's one.
And then, should we just finish off with our hidden gems? Dan said Undav. I really like that one.
I mean, it's very hidden as well.
You know what? I'm not usually biased on this. I'm going to go. It's not that hidden. I'll just go Skamaka.
Okay.
Leon Bailey.
Not that he's not that hidden, but if he has a full season, stays fit, Eze from Palace, I can really see him doing bits and bobs because he looks like a great.
Well, he's
player.
hidden because it's.
Leon Bailey.
Yeah, I think maybe Elise is more of a hidden.
Nah, because he had a good back end of last season.
Yeah, but Elise didn't play it as well.
He was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they're just
No, Elise wasn't injured. I don't know. They were just sort of.
Eze was injured.
Eze was injured, but Elise they were just sort of managing his midgets. They were just managing his minutes because he was so young.
Yeah, and injured. Was that the season before?
No, yeah. Well, there we have it.
There we have. So I mean, it would have probably been already up on the screen, but we'll put it up now. That's our 1 to 20.
Yeah.
We'll see how many we get right. I mean,
And do you know what's great as well? I don't have to panic when we're 7th by Christmas, and I'm thinking of how many times he's going to put the clip of me saying we're going to win the league in the chat.
yeah, like last season.
Like last season, that ruined my entire season.
And last season, to be fair, I was sat there smug when everyone else put us 14th. And we finished 7th. But
Yeah.
look, I might look a bit silly, but I don't think I will, because I think 7th is our spot to lose. It is. It literally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're losing it to us.
If it's to anyone, it's going to be Newcastle. I
Oh,
think.
shut up. John Joe Shelby's not going to
He's
find
not,
us to
he's not
Europe.
starting for them though, is he? They're Bruno Grimos.
Should we play some more board games? Make it do some combined 11s. Should we go Man United since he thinks that Man United are going to have a car crash and Villa are going to finish?
Alright, well, Emi Martinez is a better goalkeeper.
Than De Gea.
I'll let you have that.
Okay.
Yeah,
In 2022.
Dinier's a better left back than Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's not their left back. He's Malacia.
Yeah.
Alright, well, either way.
I can't comment on it.
Okay, I'll let you have that one as well.
Okay.
Right back, Matty Cash. is
Yeah,
better
I'll let you
than-
have that.
Centre backs, I mean, can you say Diego Carlos? For us?
No.
So for them, Diego Carlos is better than Martinez.
Okay, I've not really seen him play. Like, I can't really comment.
From what I've seen at Sevilla and from what I've seen at Ajax, Diego Carlos is better than Martinez.
Very similar.
And then-
both different leagues though.
I really don't know who our second centre back's going to be. I want it to be Mings, so I'm going to say Mings is better than Maguire.
You can probably.
I'm going to disagree with that.
4-time Champions League winner, World Cup winner, Varane, by the way.
He
We're not about
won-
Maguire.
Alright.
So is Mings better than Varane?
Maguire's all better than Mings as well, but
Is Mings
Varane
better
also
than
is
Varane?
better.
Alright then, so yeah, so they've got 1 out of 5.
Okay,
so
so let's
far.
say, yeah, alright.
So what are we paying? 4-3-3?
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. John McGinn's better than McTominay.
Not hard.
Very similar.
I'm better than McTominay.
Yeah.
But I'm also better than McGinn.
Boubacar Kamara is better than Fred. There we go.
But you don't know that.
You don't know that, but
You don't know
you're
that.
guessing.
Okay. Who plays on the right for them?
Sancho.
Leon Bailey's better. Okay, yeah. I'll let you have that one. Who's in the middle? Coutinho's better than Bruno Fernandes.
He's not though, is he?
Yes.
Ericsson's better than Coutinho.
No.
Ericsson's
He is.
kept Brentford up. Coutinho did barely nothing for you.
He scored a goal against City on the last day that nearly won Liverpool the league, and
He scored
that's
against
the only
someone
thing I
else.
can remember.
He
him doing
also-
last year.
he scored-
twice on his debut or once
Once, because he came off the bench.
against United, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it. He did. Ericsson did much more than.
He
I feel like maybe Man United was the worst team to pick because they have a crap squad.
Yeah.
No, I think
You should have pick West Ham.
Right, we've got a better goalkeeper.
Yeah, you can have that. But
We've got a better left
If
back.
Ariola needs a full season this year, but
We've got a better left back.
yeah,
very similar, but yeah.
We've also got a better right back.
I mean, Kufa.
Yeah, very similar.
No.
Right, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Who's your starting centre backs?
Then. I mean, you're
I
not.
don't really pay much attention
Dawson and
to you.
Zuma.
I'd say it'd be Dawson and Diego Carlos as the back two.
That's just your pick. Your midfield two.
Probably Rice and I don't know. Who's your other
by the
one?
way? He's
Suchet.
chosen Declan Rice or something.
Yeah. Declan Rice is getting in over Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Don't see. Probably won't be starting for as much next year.
Rice and
Why's that?
Suchet
It's
is
probably
our
because
two.
he's crap
You-
football.
No, because Boubacar Kamara is a holding midfielder.
But I thought you said that Douglas Luiz wasn't a holding midfielder. He's a
Yeah,
number 8.
he wasn't, but he's been
He
played
changes
there.
his story
He
so many
wasn't.
times.
He wasn't a holding midfielder.
He
He was being
changes
played
his
there.
story so much.
He was being played there, but
But
he's
you
not a
said
holding
he's a
midfielder.
number 8.
He
You
is.
said Douglas Luiz. Why doesn't he play number 8 then?
Because we've got Jacob Ramsey and John McGinn. John McGinn's our captain.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, John McGinn's our captain.
Yeah,
that's
he's leading them
hang
to
on,
Europe.
hang on, can I
John
just say,
McGinn's leading him to
John McGinn, that's all you have to say for you to go all the way about here as your captain. Imagine in the dressing room.
John McGinn.
He's talking about deep fried Mars bars, just trying to get up for the game.
I had a really nice mask, but
And then, like going forward, it's just Villa. Coutinho's better than Fornals.
So no, who's your midfield two?
Rice and probably McGinn. Rice and McGinn.
You honestly, Bailey's better than Bowen.
Bailey's better than Bowen.
Well, no, I was about to say Bowen will be in there, but then the rest.
I mean,
of Villa.
again, Samaka.
He's never played
Do you know how it's this strange this is? Like we have, they have a better manager. They have a much better team. Much
They've got
better
7
youngsters.
out of 11 players.
But yet we finished 7 places above them last season and consistently finish above them every year.
So because you finished above us in 2011, 2012, does that mean our squad's shit in 2022?
No, obviously not. But last season we finished 7 places above you was the main point I made.
And we've also, I'll probably say, so last year.
So how are you going to overturn that with 2 signings who are they seem okay, but
They are very much okay. They are very.
If we signed them, you'd
But
be
a
like,
centre back and a holding mid again isn't changing 8 places in the Premier League.
It is because
It's not.
And Leon Bailey, you got to say he's another summer signing
not
basically.
a summer
He
signing.
played 6 games for us last year. and
So
about
Villa
4
fans
off
wanted
the
him out
bench.
halfway through the season.
Yeah, because he was injured all the time.
you don't.
So
You
what's
don't
to
want
say-
those
what's to
outfits.
say he doesn't get injured
being
again this
injured.
year?
No, it's just he's been worked on.
He's
No,
not getting
for
injured.
psychic.
They're doing.
No, it's just you don't understand.
He's training
You know
differently.
what? I'll be completely honest. Just listen to that for about 30 seconds. We're like absolutely waffling on. If they've switched off by now,
Yeah.
I'm ending
We're
this
still
now.
watching.
This isn't over an hour. We're going to cut this.
I'm ending
Right.
this now. Villa are getting Europe,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And on,
clip that.
and on that bombshell, we're going to
Just
cut
leave it all
this.
in, Dan, because I want to
Yeah.
clip all this for like TikTok and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
manage to get back
When
on
it gets to
stage,
Christmas and they're 12th, when we're still in the World Cup.
by the way, I'll
Yeah.
put 5 on, but it's been the top 4 at Christmas.
On that bombshell,
That's
everyone.
you've lost to 5 then.
On that
Yeah, so-
bombshell, I hope you've enjoyed.
It was good having Boyd back. I mean, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't say you're not banned again, but it might get like that way if.
I mean, give it another couple of months halfway through this, like a third through the season, we make a community debate.
Yeah.
And whether you want to.
So we have Boyd back. It's been good to have you, and good to have you on as well, Jacob. We'll be back. We'll be hopefully doing weekly, if not fortnightly, videos. As we do get quite busy.
And we'll get into World Cup
other
fever
stuff.
pretty soon.
And
as
World
well.
Cup fever will be interesting. We're doing another England squad. They always seem to do quite well. The
Yeah.
England squads.
Is anyone going to congratulate the women's for just winning?
Oh yeah, we've just watched the women's
We're
win the
literally about
Euros.
2 minutes before we started filming. Well done, the women.
Well done, Lionesses, if I'm allowed to say that. And if you could like and subscribe if you haven't already, go check out our TikTok and our Instagram. And Boyd, where's the outro?
Very nice.